First and foremost, we want to give all praise and honor and glory unto
YAHAWAH, bahasham, Yahushua, bahasham, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that taught us with truth and sincerity and faith. Shalom to the brothers and sisters that's tuned into this video. We are the Hebrew Israelites, and we come out every day on the highways and hedges as much as we can to prophesy the downfall of America, which is modern day Babylon and modern day Egypt.
Zephaniah 1 and verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near.
Right, the great day of the Lord is near. And we understand that through prophecy, through the scriptures. We understand that the Lord is near. And YAHAWASHI is returning. And YAHWAH is sending his son, YAHAWASHI, to judge his people. You know, YAHWAH being who you people call God, YAHAWASHI being who you people so-called Christ. You know?
And if it is near, that means you got to be near to YAHAWASHI so you can be found in his good graces. Hey, the Most High is only come back to redeem the elect. He's not come back to save everybody, man. Hey, the Most High does not love everybody. Hey, the Most High is come back to shed blood. You know what I'm saying? The ones who killed the Israelites, man. You know, you Edomites, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Scripture says in Isaiah 63, who's not coming from Edom, what God gone from bahasham. YAHAWASHI is coming for Edom, man. You know what I'm saying? To shed his blood. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near. And hasten is great.
Right, the great day of the Lord is near. It's near. We see that by the prophecy that's unfolding. Famine, pestilence, you know, war, rumors of war in diverse places. It's like earthquakes in diverse places. We understand what the will of YAHAWASHI is. And we've been moved by fear to bring out this word and to tell our people to come back into the fold in order to receive salvation, in order to receive mercy, if it's the Lord's will. Right. You know?
The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteneth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
That's right. Why are they going to cry there bitterly? Because it's going to be a day of desolation pertaining to Zephaniah or Zechariah. The great day of the Lord is a day of darkness, desolation, gloomy. It's in
this is Zephaniah.
Okay.
Continuing on, verse 15, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
Right. I just told you it's going to be a bad day. It's going to be the worst day of your life. Worst day of your life for you 2/3 and you need it. You know, because it's not going to be a nice day. It's not going to be everybody, it's going to be shook up one day and everything go back to normal. No, Most High is going to pass real judgment upon it. Start acquiring spirits like he's already doing. Most High is passing real judgment out right now. You know, what the scripture just said before that he's coming quickly. He's coming quickly. What did the scripture say? Brothers, grab it that we know if not what day our Lord doth come. You know?
Look at Jeremiah 30 verse 7. Alas, for that day is great. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. The day of desolation, of wasteness. Let's talk about Jacob trouble. You know what I'm saying? So that none is like it. Hey, none is going to be like the day that's going to come upon this earth. Jacob trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? You thought slavery, man. Hey, where did Jacob trouble come? 2/3, man. Hey, he says none has been like the day that's getting ready to come. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you 2/3, you know what I'm saying? You want to get the worst of it. You know? It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. But he shall be saved out of it. He should be saved out of that, man, the elect. Why? Because we're doing the will of YAHAWASHI. And before doing YAHAWASHI's bid, and the Most High is going to do his bid about protecting us in these evil times that we're getting ready to enter, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why, hey, YAHAWASHI is near, we got to be near unto him. You know what I'm saying? Because when Yahweh visits the earth, it's nothing great. Right? What happens? Earthquakes, thunderings, right? You know what I'm saying? Bloodshed, you know what I'm saying? Right. So because Yahweh's been in place, we gotta make sure that we are, you know what I'm saying, we're in a good state with YAHAWASHI. Right. You know what I'm saying? That the Most High actually take your sacrifice that were given to him are worthy. Because if not, hey, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get that same punishment that these 2/3 are gonna do. Right, you know? Turning back to Zephaniah 1 and verse 16, continuing on. A day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities, and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men.
Man, they're going to be walking out here like blind men. You know, once that alarm comes, once you hear the sirens, you know, once you start seeing those missiles, start seeing troops moving in, start seeing people, they getting their houses broken into, you know, it's going to be a real distress. People going to be out here running like chickens with their hair cut off.
They don't know what to do.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Where do we run? Where do we go? They're coming in from every direction because the enemy going to come in as a flood, you know, very quickly, you know, in haste. Because Esau know that they have a very, very short time. You know, look how they're trying to make these passports. You have to prove that you got the vaccination. That poison, you got to prove you got that poison in your body. You know.
That they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh shall be as the dung.
Man, these people are gonna be millions of people just laid out on the ground, dead, cut up, shot up, you know, but however it is, exploded, you know, body parts everywhere, you know, like dung upon the street. Their blood gonna be poured out as dust, you know, just like how you take some sand and pour it on the ground. That's how their blood is gonna be poured out in the streets, you know.
They say it's gonna be like dung, just like remember with Brightburn. I remember they had to blindfold themselves, and they had to go in the car, they had to go to a store and get some shit from the store, something like that.
Bird Box.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, well, that's it, Brightburn. Yeah, it's like a Bird Box. Yeah, you know, into a Bird Box, and what they had to do when they was driving, they was driving over dead bodies. The same way it's gonna be in America, but just worse, you know. So these bodies gonna be all over the ground like dung. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's not gonna be no movie. It's gonna be real life.
Yeah, this is the Most High movie.
Right? You know why? Because they disrespected the Most High, didn't listen to the Most High counsel, you know, disrespected his prophets, his little ones, take his people, did extra when you told them to let them go, you know, that their captivity is done, you know? Go ahead, bro.
Book of Isaiah 65, verse 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish a drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and they choose that where I delighted not.
You did exactly what the Most High didn't want you to do. Because he gave us laws, statutes, and commandments for a reason. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, which are the so-called black man, the so-called Latino man, the so-called native man. These are true people of the Most High. These are the people that spoke about in these scriptures. Not you white people, you Asians, which is biblically known as Esau, Moab, you Israelites, fake Jews, you know, over there in Israel, in our land right now. He wasn't talking about y'all, he was talking about us. You know, read that one more time about this.
Isaiah 65, verse 12, read it again. Therefore will I number you to the sword.
Right.
And Most High got diverse weapons, man. Diverse weapons, different type of swords,
Right.
armors, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What? Esau, he's a sword. You know what I'm saying? You got the nuclear missiles.
Right.
You know, he got these different animals that's gonna tear you to pieces, man. He got death angels. He got strange apparitions. Right. The Most High got an army of ways. That's why it's pretty sure you're gonna die death by pain. You know what I'm saying? He actually gonna feel his pain. He actually gonna feel your death, man. It's not gonna be a quick death. He actually gonna suffer. You know, you're gonna get tormented. And the Most High gonna send your own delusions upon you.
Right.
And whatever you fear the most High's gonna give that to you. You know what I'm saying? Right. This guy's gonna get the worst time ever because you guys are gonna experience real pain. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not, like I said, it's not gonna be quick and easy, man. It's not gonna be a quick. People say, oh yeah, I'll nuclear mission. I'll go back at the kingdom. And the Most High can keep your spirit and your body so you can be alive. It's down to the suffering, you know, in a hellfire, man.
This is the book of Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 4. I also will choose their delusion.
Hey, the Most High is going to shoot your delusions, man. And the Most High is going to send your worst spirit upon you. Right? Why? Because you got to forsake the Lord, man. If you're an Israelite, man, you have to forsake the Lord. And what he's going to do, he's going to forsake you and send your worst spirits upon you. Right? That's why you need to get close to the Lord so you don't have to go through that. But because, you know, you want to get, ultimately, you don't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? The Most High has cast you in the pit of the 2/3. You don't have no, you know, you can't come in and shoot, even upon us because the Most High blinded you. Right? You know, you're not able to get it.
And He will bring their fears upon them.
And the Most High is going to bring your fears upon you. Like I said, whatever you're afraid of most, that's what the Most High will give you. You hate being sad, you wait for strange aspirations. Right? You know what I'm saying? You hate, what? Lions, whatever.
Right. Snakes, bugs. You know, you might get attacked by a swarm of spiders. You know, the Lord is going to wondrous works.
Roaches, you know, they hate roaches, especially when they fly. And the Most High might create a newly created creature, you know what I'm saying, have big ass cockroach, right? The size of a damn Jake, you know what I'm saying, flying after you, trying to eat you.
Damn.
Hey, Most High said He's gonna send your worst spirits upon you, so that's possible. Right? None of you say it's not far fetched. Most High is going, you know, do some crazy things. So I said it's gonna be a time like never before. You gonna see shit that never even been seen before in life, right? You know what I'm saying, history, man. Right?
Because when I called, none did answer.
That's right. When the Most High is calling right now, and I was just calling through His men, through the service. The Most High is constantly calling you 2/3 out there, man. But ultimately, we know that you're not gonna come in, but the Most High is just, you know, make it justifiable to kill you. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High is speaking right now, but what you guys are denying this phone call, you guys are denying the voice of the Lord. So in your calamity, the Most High is gonna forsake you. Just like you forsake YAHAWASHI Thawadah when He's speaking, and the Most High is gonna forsake you when you come out for Him in your time of trouble. You know what I'm saying? What He's gonna do? He's gonna laugh at your calamity, man. You know.
When I spake, they did not hear.
When I spake, they did not hear. You guys don't want to hear the truth, man.
But they did evil before my eyes.
You do evil before the Lord's eyes, man. You will. What's that son nigga named Lil Nas X? He know. He literally said that when he speaks, he's speaking prophecy, he's speaking signs. He know he's a silent sign. He reads scriptures, bro. He know what it is. So he's willingly doing evil in the eyes of YAHAWASHI outside. But what he's doing, fucking coming down from heaven on a stripper pole all the way down to hell. You know what I'm saying? All the way, yeah, it's like on the earth, you know.
From earth.
Yeah, from earth. Yeah, he came down from up there. He came down.
He's in the cloud.
Yeah, he was doing some shit.
And chose that in which I delighted not.
And you guys, like I said, that Lil Nas X, he know what it is. He know the things you should be doing according to the scriptures. But you had to choose what the Most High delighted not. You had to slay your soul. You had to serve Satan. You had to be a sodomite. So what's the Most High going to do? The Most High is going to torment you, man. The Most High is going to bring the worst spirits upon you. He's going to destroy you, man. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have you suffer till you can't take it anymore, man. Why? Because you choose to do what the Most High delighted not. And you know what you should be doing.
Right. You know, you chose to serve Esau, you know, the so-called white man, instead of the Lord. Instead of the Lord, you chose to be a prop. You chose to be a prop on the left-hand side. You could have been on the right-hand side. Our people have the opportunity. That's why the Lord says, I called, but none answered. He's calling out right now. Look how many of our people walk about. You don't even hearken at all. They just give us a glance. Exactly. Just give us a glance and keep going. We out here doing this for y'all's sake and all. You know, ultimately for the Lord, glorify the Lord's name. You know?
Hey, the Most High literally got us out here constantly for you Jakes, man. Ultimately for the elect. Right. But we understand that, hey, not everybody's the elect. You know, so not all you Jakes are the elect. The Most High really got us out here calling and giving you a chance to come into this fold and get saved. Right. But you got, the Most High got us throwing out free gold right now. The true riches, man. You Jake want to be rich in this place. Right. But if you want to be rich, man, you want to invest in this truth, man. Because this comes with eternal riches, man. Durable riches, man. A durable kingdom, a durable place establishment, a durable life. You know, no corruption. You know what I'm saying? But you got to go that best year with somebody can rob and steal whatever you purchase, whatever you get, whatever you buy. You know what I'm saying? In the kingdom, there ain't gonna be no stealing. In the kingdom, there ain't gonna be no moth eating shit, moth eating clothes, no rust. You know what I'm saying? You guys love it here. This shit is nothing but temporal, man. Right. The kingdom's gonna be everlasting. So whatever you gather in the kingdom is gonna be everlasting. Your woman's gonna be everlasting. Nobody can take your woman. You know what I'm saying? Your cherish, man. That's gonna be your cherish, man. You know, your house. Or you gonna have plans out here, man. But you guys ready to settle for a damn you know what I'm saying, BMW. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Trying to flex. You You know, and then what? Get brought up. Now it's all gone. It's temporal, man.
For a building that's not even really in your name, you're still paying for it, but you spend millions on it. You know, you want riches in this world, you're gonna get exactly what you want. You're gonna get exactly what you want.
As you yourself, and a lot of you days after you're asking for death. So what are you gonna receive? You're gonna receive death, man. You know what I'm saying? You're not asking for salvation. You're not asking for mercy. You're not asking for the truth.
Right.
So you're getting what you asked for, and the Most High is not a man that he should lie. Right. You know, the Most High is gonna make right on his word. You know, you Jason literally asked for death without you physically even knowing that.
Right.
You know? Right. Yeah.
That's why we out here. You know,
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 6. Hail ye, for the day of Yahawah is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
And that's what we're doing. We're howling. You know what I'm saying? We're howling because we understand that the day of Yahawah is at hand. You know what I'm saying? We're blowing the trumpet. You know what I'm saying? Got our voices speaking loudly, howling. You know what I'm saying? Trying to warn you that the Lord is near. He is near. You know what I'm saying? If you're an Israelite, you don't get right, you're going to die. You know what I'm saying? So you should be taking heed to this warning as much as you can. Because if you don't take heed to this warning, and most of the time not going to take heed when you have to get eaten by the fucking wild animals.
Right. This is Joel chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion.
We're blowing the trumpet in Zion. And Zion is the people, man. Right. We're not literally in Zion. Hey, they're talking about the people. The people of Zion, man. The Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here blowing the trumpet.
And sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
And this word is an alarm, man. This is a warning. You know, it's a warning that, hey, the Most High is near. You know what I'm saying? And if he's near, you know, you need to prepare yourself for the day of the Lord. Because it's not going to be nothing nice. Thursday time,
right.
Man.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Let all the inhabitants of the
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Hey, when you hear this word, you should be trembling, man. You know, when you hear this word, hey, your spirit should feel this type of way.
It's like when you see a lion, you ain't gonna be scared.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Same thing with this word, man. When you hear this, you should be moved with fear to actually serve the Most High. Why? Because there's a consequence behind everything you do, and you understand that if you don't serve him, you're getting ready to be put to death, man.
That's right.
Right? Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahawah cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Like we just said, hey, the Most High is nigh at hand. You know what I'm saying? And that's the spirit that we were going into this, because we understand through the prophecy that the Most High actually is nigh at hand. This prophecy everywhere where we at right now. On top of, no, not true prophets, but the Most High is setting up a sign, letting people know that, hey, we're clearly at the end.
That's right.
You know, people lift up their banners out there. You know?
That's right. This is Psalms chapter 64, verse 9. Let all men, slack it, and all men shall fear, and shall declare the work of the Most High. For they shall wisely consider of his doing. So all man's gonna fear, man, and declare the works. What actually happened to them, because they didn't pay attention. They didn't actually serve the Lord. Why? Because if you actually transgress the law, which is sinning, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that's coming for you is death, because sin is the wages of sin is death. So they're gonna understand that why they received death, because they didn't listen up. They didn't take heed to the word, right? So all men shall fear, shall declare the work of the Most High, for they shall wisely consider his doing, right? And the righteous shall be glad in Yahawah, and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. So for y'all that's doing right, y'all that's serving the Most High sincerely, guess what? You don't gotta worry about nothing, man. You know, all them tears is gonna be turned into joy, man. You know, really, it's gonna be tears of joy. You know, you're just gonna be so glad to be saved out of all the destructions that's happening in this world. Because guess what is coming, man? You can't hide from the judgment of the Most High. You actually gonna see everybody get judged, man. And for you to actually be exempt from that, man, you're gonna be thankful. You know, you're gonna be thankful, man. You're gonna be crying just because of that, knowing that the Most High actually heard your prayers, man. Heard your voice. That He was actually with you the whole time. Because some people got to see the Most High, right? We don't. We understand that, hey, man, the Most High works with us in all things. You don't actually got to fear, man. You know, we will speak about something that actually manifests. That's how we know the Most High is here, man. Got a precept back?
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 5. Hear the word of the Lord, ye that tremble at his word. You know, because brother said we're supposed to be trembling at his word. You know, we are. We're supposed to fear the Lord. That's the whole duty of man, fear the Lord and follow his commandments. Your brethren that hated you that cast you out for my name's sake said, let the Lord be glorified, and he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. Just like the brother said, we're going to be happy. We're going to be happy that the Lord count us worthy. That we be able to get into that eternal life, Lord's will. I don't want not to die, because we don't know. We hope, we're praying. Every day we pray, every day that we be spared. Because we understand that even these works aren't enough, but we're going to keep trying and trying. Because we're seeking the Lord out of fear, out of wanting mercy, out of the love.
The scripture says our righteousness are counted as filthy white rags. You know what I'm saying? So whatever we do, it's not enough. And we're in debt to the church. That's why we still always pray for mercy, man. You know what I'm saying? We can never do enough. You can do a million videos. You come out here every day, every second. That's still not going to be enough. Israel, we really messed up. You know what I'm saying? We committed our spiritual adultery, spiritual fornication with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? With other gods, like with other gods. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, he's hot on that. So the Most High,
But when the Lord appeared, and the Lord make his men manifest, he make his elect manifest, and he manifests himself in cast judgment upon this place, we're going to be joyous. Because we're going to be joyous on them. We're not going to be like the people that talk down on us. Man, fuck that shit, that's not going to happen to such and such. Man, I ain't worried about that. I'm trying to get this money right now. Man, I gotta go deal with this woman. I gotta go such and such, all these excuses. They're gonna be ashamed. Oh, this is actually the truth. There's actually prophets among you. I should have hearkened.
This is 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 12. For the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers.
Right. The eyes of the Lord are over the righteous. He's watching over his righteous men and women. Lord willing. If there's even one woman, even though the scripture says it's not, that they're under their men, the men that have wives, that's in his truth. His eyes are over the righteous men. And his ears hear their prayers because we crying out continuously.
That's right. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil.
Right. And the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. Why? Because he's not a part of that. That's nothing that the Lord stands for. The Lord is about righteousness. Upholding the law. These people they're all against the law.
Bring this out. This is Psalms chapter 5, verse 4. For thou art not a God that has pleasure in wickedness. And so because he said that his face is set against the evil, and the brother said because he don't like evil, right? And what it say right here in Psalms? For thou art not a power that has pleasure in wickedness. Though you made wickedness, you don't got pleasure. Because you had to balance out the world by making it. But that's why you love and you hate. And you made evil to hate. You know what I'm saying? You don't got pleasure in wickedness. And what you not found in law, statutes, and judgment, you not found the Most High's will, man, that's evil. You know what I'm saying? Neither shall evil dwell in thee. Evil don't dwell in the Most High. Though some things that he do, you might think is evil for him, plaguing your daughter, plaguing your little sister, whatever it might be, he's still righteous for doing it. The Most High does all things, and you know what? We're not here to try him. We're not here to understand that. All we're here to do is understand the scriptures and to abide by it, man.
Play your role.
Yeah, play your role, because what he say, don't concern thee with a matter, don't mingle at a matter that concern thee not. You know what I'm saying? So meaning just mind your own business. Because the secrets is gonna be revealed to you, but you trying to go over that. That's not your spot. That's not your place, man.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 42, reads, Watch, therefore, for ye know not what the hour of your Lord YAHAWASHI just come.
And how do you watch, man? You gotta watch the prophet. You're not just talking about open the window, open your blinds, and just keep your eyes continue looking outside. No, you gotta watch the prophecy, watch what's going on, watch the news. You know what I'm saying? Because these prophecies are gonna indicate when YAHAWASHI is gonna crack the clouds. We don't know what day or hour he's gonna come, but we know through the prophecy that he's getting ready to make his second coming. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta watch continuously and these news articles. You know what I'm saying? Read the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much. Watch what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're going to indicate when the Lord's going to come back. So when he comes, he's not going to be a thief on you. You're not going to be a surprise on you because you're actually watching. watch for him to come. You're not gonna be, oh shit, oh you broke in. No, you're like, okay, you actually gonna have you already gonna know he's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? You off certain prophecies. You know, World War III. You know what I'm saying? The RFID chip being made mandatory. Off of that being fulfilled, you should already know, okay, Yahweh Shah's gonna come any minute now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
The Most High, YAHAWASHI Thawadah say to watch. Watch for what? Watch for destruction coming. Watch the prophecies speaking. You know what I'm saying? The prophecies measure the times digitally. You know, digitally watching, man. See what's going on. Check the news. Check the apps. See what's going on around the world. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we see, shit, man, we got France right now is locked down. Lockdown, the third lockdown. And this is, man, that's bad, man. All hell's about to break loose. And now, guess what? It's going to come over here in America. It's going to be another lockdown. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. It's right there around the corner. Hey, man, hey, Most High is sending hey, you got brothers out there in France. You know what I'm saying? That scattered. You know what I'm saying? So now that's telling us that the Most High is filling up his elect. So now the angels is holding the destruction back. You know what I'm saying? But it's not yet though. But we speak the prophecy still got to kick in still a little bit more to fulfill. You know, that's why the Most High, YAHAWASHI Thawadah is to watch these things to come to pass. You know, to blow the trumpet, sound the alarm. You know, to the children of Israel. You know, verse 43. But knowing this, that if the good man of his house had known in what watch a thief will come, he will have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken. See? Don't say who's that house? It's twofold. Hey, house is you. You're the temple. You should watch it. Watch it for your soul, yourself, and your household and beyond, and the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, the good watchman will let them know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you're not watching, guess what? Now the people will come in and break your stuff, and then man, you got. And you like, damn, man, I should have because you wasn't not paying attention and you're not watching.
I caught off guard.
No, you got caught. That's your fault. You should be watching. You see the military, right? You got 2 or 3 guys, and two go to sleep, and one stay up all night to watch. And what happens if that guy fall asleep? And all 3 of them got closed eyes. Now the enemy's right there with the gun, AR-15 on their faces now. Caught slipping. You should be watching. You know, if you're watching, guess what? You will tap the shoulder of the military person. Hey, wake up! The enemies are coming. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get ready and rock and roll. You know. Verse 44 reads, "Therefore be ye ready." See, one side said, "Get ready, man. Get ready." How you get ready? Watch once again. You have that clean garment. You know what I'm saying? Be ready. Something coming. Quick.
Be ready so you don't get ready when he comes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You want to always be ready when you outside possession. So we got to, let me get my shit, I'm pack up, let me get away from you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get that wise version that already prepared themselves. The foolish version, they ain't going to prepare themselves. They're going to take no oil with them. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, brother. You know what I'm saying? Be ready. You know what I'm saying? That way, he's so ready. All sides will come and keep at night. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to let you know I'm coming tomorrow. I'm not going to come the next hour. Nah, the Most High, he said, I'm going to come deep in the night. You know what I'm saying? Why you caught slipping? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's crazy. These people are what's that called when you sleep? And you go to sleep, you hit a alarm, and you hit the snooze. These people are snoozing, man. You know what I'm saying? They're hearing the alarm, but they're not waking up. You know what I'm saying? They'll go back to sleep and they can snooze again. I got 5 more minutes. Give me another 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I wake up. They don't know. Most of them come with people not, you know? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get ready. You know? Yeah, so the Most High, you know what I'm saying, is to watch, to let them all Israel know what's about to happen. You know, because that's why in book Ezekiel it said the Most High set the man a watchman. You know what I'm saying? And to let Israel what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Give them the news. Give them the warning from the Most YAHAWASHI Thawadah. You know? And so that way our blood is off our hands. You know what I'm saying?
Their blood.
Oh, I'm sorry. Their blood is off our hands. You know what I'm saying? So hey, man, you know what I'm saying? No excuse. You know, that's why we heard his speech, we were afraid. Like, what? The Most High gonna do what? He's gonna kill a lot of people? Oh, shit, I gotta get myself ready then. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no part of the Most High's wrath to come upon me. You know what I'm saying? I won't be the best obedient that I could be. You know what I'm saying? That way he'd be pleased with us, you know what I'm saying, in his eyes. You know, because remember, nobody's innocent here, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's innocent. You got something?
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 62, and verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. And keep.
I'm sorry. Yeah, keep not silence. Keep speaking. Keep the one that trumpet. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Most High said the watchmen. You know what I'm saying? Keep not silence. It doesn't matter if daytime or nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, preachers, Most High is saying and telling us to watch. Be on the watchtower. And preachers, you know better. You know the sword coming. What can you ain't telling? You know what I'm saying? Hey, now, guess what? Now you got a lot of strikes. You know what I'm saying? Now it's your fault. I'm not looking at them. I'm looking at you. Because you know better. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? What can you let them know? You know what I'm saying? I told you to let them know while I bring the sword. You didn't tell them, guess what? Now I'm going to shoot because you're not telling them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's really important for us to come out to how it's about us. To let everybody know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Well, these people are snoozing. You know what I'm saying? They're here to learn, but they hit the button. They go right back to sleep. Give me 5 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? 5 more minutes, hey, the stress is going to pop off. You know what I'm saying?
5 minutes is over.
Yeah, it's over. You know, it's over. Anytime, any day now. You know what I'm saying? That's how close we are. You know, we see the prophet speaking on the news. You know what I'm saying? Shit, once again, it's lockdown France, man. The third wave, man. It's going to come right here in America, too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not gonna like it, man. They turned up, man. They're voting. They're crashing each other. You know, so once again, you know what I'm saying? Those are upwards of people. You know what I'm saying? So they're, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. So now that's how you know. That's how we know the Most High is back close. He's gonna come. You know.
Verse 7, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
That's right. Don't give the Most High, YAHAWASHI no rest. You know what I'm saying? Don't hey, keep on bugging him. You know what I'm saying? You get annoyed right after you have kids bugging you, you're sleeping, you're cooking, hey, we're going to report. You're like, man, 5 more minutes. Now we got to go. You say right now. You say right now. Yeah, you're going now. You say you're going to pray. You know, we're going to take the car, you're going to take me to the pork, and go check the cheese. You know what I'm saying? You see, that's why you provoke the father. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get up, all right, man, let's go, man. Damn, man, you pissed me off now. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second, you know? So, yeah, don't get the Most High no rest. You know what I'm saying? Until he
until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Until he establish and until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
See that? Until he praises the Jews of the earth. Until, you know what I'm saying? Until the Most High get the praises for Jerusalem, you know? To that tent. But now it's now's the time. We still got work to do. We still continue bugging. You know, all the brothers out there is bugging. You know, everybody's bugging the Most High right now. You got my shit on shot. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because that's that duty. They heard the word. They eat the whole road. Now they go out. They know what they got to do now. You know what I'm saying? So now they're out there and letting people know what's happening. You know, and we're spiritual news. You know what I'm saying? We're at channel 144. You know what I'm saying? Breaking news all the time. You know, let these people know what's going on. But these people are asleep though, man. These people are mad. Hey, that's why the scripture said that all men couldn't caught off guard, you know, credibility, man. You know what I'm saying? A mighty man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, he could be a boxer, he could be a UFC fighter, you know what I'm saying? He could be a military. You know what I'm saying? You could all the generals, all the medals they earned and silver, man, you gonna cry.
That mean nothing, man.
It doesn't mean nothing.
If you ain't got the Lord with you, you're done.
Right. It's so bad, man. It's gonna be so bad out here. It's gonna be, man, you're gonna be so scared, man. You're gonna drop dead. That's how scary it's gonna be. But you can't handle this. You never see this before. You know what I'm saying? This normal human being right now, they're not used to violence. You know what I'm saying? They're not used to the hardcore violence, man. You know what I'm saying? They see the movies and stuff like that. They go handle it. They know it's just a movie. When you see the real thing, when people drop dead, man, all drop bodies out here, man, you're gonna get screwed, man. You know what I'm saying?
They're not ready for that real tribulation.
Right.
That will plan.
That's right.
You know, when people actually running out here taking people and shooting them.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's right.
Like you said, they all sleep. They all sleepwalking. So when it happens and they get woke up out that sleep, you know, by force, they gonna start bugging out.
Damn, that's how they gonna sleep. Like, oh shit, man, my wife got blown away, or my husband eating up. Oh, now they're waking up. You know what I'm saying? Now they should go, oh, what's this?
It's too late now.
It's too late. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why they said, because these people are snoozing right now. They're asleep. You know? This is First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall set peace and safety, you know what I'm saying? Hey, all is reopening now, right? All the stores, all the restaurants, all the public parks is opened up. You got Six Flags Mountains going on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, see, everybody's peace now. You know what I'm saying? They get the stimmies. Oh, now they're really asleep now. Right? Yeah, they went right back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's like, oh shit, what's going on? Everybody's kind of like paranoid and stuff like that. Until the stimmies come, they're like, oh, never mind, it's good now. It's peace now.
Yeah, that gift destroyed their mind. You know what I'm saying? So now they ain't worried about what's going on anymore. They back in Murph. They back in like you said, sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? First they was all shook up. They was on edge. Now they got the stimmies, man. They back chilling somewhere. They back in snooze mode.
Yeah.
Now they worried about what's going on anymore. They ain't worried about wearing the mask anymore. Ain't worried about coronavirus.
That's right.
Ain't worried about nothing anymore.
Yeah, that's right. What the scripture said that the gift is for the heart. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I give you a gift. Guess what? Now you calm down. You know what? I forgive you. It's good now. Since I got, you know what I'm saying? You good. I'm good. So we all good. You know what I mean? See, the gift is for the heart, but not knowing that, hey man, shit is about to pop off. There ain't no upwards of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These people are crazy as hell, man. Babylonian people here is out of their damn minds. You know what I mean? They should have go into a protest about the vaccines and stuff like that. You know? And that's not right what they're doing. That's evil as hell. You know? You know what I'm saying? Getting forced. Come on, man. Okay, come on. I'll finish this. I'll pass it on, brother. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them. See? And then sudden out of nowhere, it hits you. You know what I'm saying? Because you wasn't watching. You know what I'm saying? You went right back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You think it's all peace over again. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, destruction come upon you, man. Like, damn, what the hell did this come from? You know what I mean? You go all shaking up. Shit, I should have got my shit together, man. I should have been ready. I should have got my, you know what I'm saying? I should have been prepared for myself. I wasn't ready. I caught slipping. You see? You know what I'm saying? Most high get you. You see, that's how most high gonna get you even tonight. And travail upon the woman with child, and they shall not escape. And they're not gonna escape, man. They're gonna run, but they can't hide. See? You know what I'm saying? You can't hide from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It's when the Most High is still his back, it's a wrap, man. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Because now the index is down. You can't get to the word no more. And then eventually the prophets will be off the streets. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? For all these people wants to have answers. You know, you're gonna be confused. I'm confused why it's happening. You know, they got no answers.
Yeah, bro, you can't book a plane ticket and go to a different country and expect, okay, it's good here. I'm out of America. It's gonna be a world war. The whole world is gonna be in the war.
Right.
Everybody's gonna be, a world war. So everybody's gonna be going at it with each other, man. You know what I'm saying? So the next country you go, it may be worse than, it's not gonna be worse than America, but it's gonna be the same thing, man. So you can't escape the judgment. YAHAWASHI Thawadah. Most I got a special judgment for all you, for everybody, man. Next year to come and hear your judgment, man. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, Most High is speaking.
That's right, brother. That's right. Go ahead.
Isaiah 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken, ye people. And the Most High got a report to y'all. The Most High got something to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing nice, you know. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. I'm skipping on verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. What's that talking about, man? Look on the mystery, man. And the sword, the message is going to go up and get bathed in heaven. The water's going to come back down on who? Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. You know what I'm saying? Babylon, America the Great, the Edomites, man. You know what I'm saying? The mystery to come back down and destroy this place, man. You know?
Right.
And upon the people of my curse. Who's cursed, man? Esau, man. To judge it. To the Most High wants you to hear your judgment. That your place that you love so much, Babylon the Great, it's gonna be no more. That great whore, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna be done away with. She's gonna get stoned, man, with nuclear missiles, man. You know what I'm saying? So you need to come and hear your judgment. You need to hear that you're going into captivity. know what I'm saying? Or not, you don't hear, you just like to be unexpected. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High say, hey, come here in judgment, nations. Heathens, you going to captivity too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know better than these Edomites. You know what I'm saying? You guys are our possession. The Most High said, as for me, I should give that the heathen for thine inheritance. You guys are our inheritance, man. We own you guys. You guys are going back in your rightful place. And that's a damn servant to the men of the Lord and YAHAWASHI Thawadah YAHAWAH.
That's right. That's right. I got a scripture for you. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 14. Put yourself array against Babylon, round about.
So what that talking about, man? It's talking about these other countries, man. Well, they're gonna put themselves in array at Babylon. And what they gonna do?
Shoot at her, spare no arrow.
That Moses said, let off the whole clip on Babylon, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Don't spare no arrows. That's why Twitter said it's gonna be 200,000 of them missiles. And these nations not gonna waste not one missile, man. Every missile that's created, and the Moses will let it off to where? To here, on America, man. You know what I'm saying? So all these nations are gonna point and direct their missiles at Babylon and destroy all the face of the earth. It should never be happening again. You know?
This is Joel chapter 3 verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords.
Russia, Iran, China, all these different countries, man.
That's right.
The Most High is waking them up. You know what I'm saying? What they're doing, they're beating that plowshare that they're working towards into swords. They're creating the latest tech. They got supersonic missiles. They know it all. Supersonic missiles. You know, they got the advanced military equipment. They got drones that can just kill people. You know, they're sharpening their sword, man.
That's right. And you're putting hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
And who's the weak? You other nations, man.
Right.
You know, so you guys are the weak, and the Most High is making y'all strong. Right. You're making your military equipment strong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Make Most High is rising y'all up just so we can destroy you, man.
He's encouraging you to take that step forward, man, and actually go against the Americans. Because you understand that they got a stronger army, but now you got, like the brother say, now you got the technology to actually step your game up, and the Most High is providing that. Right. So you weak people, now you're saying that you're strong. Now you could actually go against the Americans. Why? Because now you got nukes. Exactly. You can kind of match the technology. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying let the weak say they strong, man. You know, prepare war, you Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? Most High's having y'all prepare war, and y'all really, it's rumors of war right now, y'all amongst each other, but really they gonna face off against the Americans, man. Why? Because the Most High said it. You know, because why? Because prophecy got to come about, got to be manifested, man. Why? Because the Most High is not a man that he should lie. You know, so if he said it's going to happen.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly.
What's that talking about, man? I was talking about the world war, because the woe just goes to destruction, and the second woe is already passed. That third woe is going to be that the World War III.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The three woes, World War III, the third destruction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's coming. So that's, and you guys say, oh, World War III not in the Bible, but clearly it is. It's talking, that third woe is talking about that third destruction. That's America being destroyed with the mission, man.
Right.
You know?
But it's here as parables. You know, it's not for everybody to get.
Sure.
And the Most High got certain people established in certain things. You know, he got his prophets, his elect. You know, he got his 1/3, he got his 2/3, he got his heathens. You know, he got the wicked. Most High got a purpose for everybody. It's not. Sometimes it's not to get this truth, but to be condemned by it. You know?
And you can tell he didn't mention nothing about the fourth woe, man.
Right.
Why is that? Because there's only 3.
Right.
This third one's gonna be the last one. And when that come about, we gonna be redeemed. We gonna be delivered, man. And once that third woe's done, we're going to come back and rule this place, man. Join heirs with a Mashiach, YAHAWASHI, man.
All right. This book of Revelation, 8 and verse 13. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of the heavens, saying with a loud voice, Woe, 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 to the inhabitants of the earth, by the reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the 3 angels which are yet to sound. The 3 woes, that's the third destruction. like I brought that up because the brother brought out the third world coming quickly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The scripture said World 3 times. Let's talk about the third destruction, World War 3.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So World War 3 is prophesied in the Bible many times, man. Third destruction.
The book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 3, the Lord Yahawah is a man of war, and the Lord Yahawah is his name.
And the Lord Yahawah is a man of war. So he's the one that's spreading up this war. You know what I'm saying? This thing is not a man, this is a spiritual thing that's happening. It's not Esau that's creating the mission to destroy America. The Most High is using Esau to create this mission to destroy America, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why? Because the Most High, he loves stirring up things, man. The Most High loves war. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, he's going to use Esau to kill himself. You know what I'm saying? To destroy his own country and destroy his own people. You know what I'm saying? With the mission and destroy the third, man.
Right. This is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. Behold, I created the smith that blowed the coals in the fire.
Hey, the Most High created the smith, created the scientist, man, to create the nuclear missile, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and to have created the waster to destroy.
Yeah, so the Most High created these people. Most High created these scientists and these Edomites that create the Most High's weapons, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So this thing is not of men. This thing is way above.
Spiritual.
It's spiritual, man. It's
Right.
a spiritual war.
That's right. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
Hey, no weapon that's formed against us, it's gonna prosper, man. Why? Because we got an ultimate power with us, man. And we got that armor on, man. So nothing's gonna penetrate us. You know what I'm saying? No weapon.
That's right. And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn.
Hey, everybody that rises against us, everybody that got something to say, hey, they're all gonna be condemned in the end, man. You know what I'm saying?
This is the heritage of the servants of Yahawah, and their righteousness is of me, says Yahawah.
Yeah, so this is the heritage, the bloodline, man. This is what the Most High set us up here to do. You know what I'm saying? It's to condemn you guys, man. You know what I'm saying?
And to be delivered after.
And to be delivered after, man.
That's right.
Come out here to condemn you guys. And after that, get up out of here, man. That's it.
Really to instigate. You know how somebody out there instigating to, you know what I'm saying, to stir something up? That's what the Most High doing. He got to speak in prophecy so it could actually happen. And then what? The instigator don't ever, nothing actually happens to the instigator, right? Nothing ain't going to happen to Jake. The Most High going to deliver. That's why he said no weapon that is formed is going to prosper against us. He really made it for y'all to die, not for us. That's why I said this is the heritage for my service. Those is actually doing the Heavenly Father's service, man. I'll bring this out real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 19. And they shall fight against thee. So they're going to try to fight against us, what? Right? They're going to try, but they shall not prevail against thee. Right? So they're going to try to fight against us. Why? Because we instigated, right? But they're not going to prevail. Nothing's going to happen. For I am with thee, says Yahawah, to deliver thee. Because the Most High is with us to deliver us out of all things, out of all tribulation. Right? Because the Most High said it.
Look at Isaiah 26, verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as we were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. Because you probably said that they were the instigators. You know, so we came here to condemn. After that, get up out of here, man. We're going to get saved. So we're going to come here and condemn it, and the Most High going to hide us in the chambers, in chariots.
And the Most High said that what? The wise man perceived evil and hided himself, right? The prudent man perceived evil and he hided himself. That's crazy, man. We actually stirred it up for the evil to come, and when we see it, we gone. You know what I'm talking about?
It's like a little badass kid throwing a firecracker in school.
Hey, the thing that caught on fire, right?
Yeah.
Now you running.
Oh,
You
yeah.
was never there. Somebody else got caught up first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And the Most High got a sense of humor, though. You know what I'm saying? He don't like you Edomites.
Yeah.
So he doing all this purpose. Why? Because he's done with y'all. You already did what the Most High made you to do.
Serves your purpose.
Serve your purpose. The water, brother. You served the purpose, so now he's done with you. Now it's time for us to serve our purpose, which is serve him, and ultimately be rulers in the end.
Right.
Which is, it is going to happen.
Right.
You know why? Because the Most High, just like he said everything else, he also said that. We should be joint heirs with the Hamashiach. So what do you think is going to happen? We're going to be joint heirs with the Hamashiach.
Yeah, that's why your Edomites are getting weak. You know, you losing that glow. You losing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You out here looking dead. Why? Because Satan. Hey, you got. Hey, the Most High has. You have accomplished your mission. You know what I'm saying? So you can't Satan. You don't have no power to Satan no more. You know what I'm saying? Satan ain't working for you no more. And the only reason why you was prosperous is the Most High used Satan and he was giving you power. Now you're trying to do blood sacrifice. You're trying to drink adrenochrome. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make you're trying to pray to Satan. All that shit ain't working no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you have accomplished your duty. You know what I'm saying? Now you just looking nasty out. You looking true. You know what I'm saying? That power of deception is starting to wear off. That supremacy that you once had is starting to get lower and lower and lower. Jake ain't putting up with that boy. Jake ain't kissing no more ass no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you losing that power, man. The Most High is bringing you down. He's rising us up. And that shit is scripture in Genesis, man. That Jacob held on to Esau's hill, and we're spiritually pulling y'all down just by speaking, man.
Yep. That's right. And ultimately, the Most High is exposing y'all, showing that y'all ain't even mighty at all. That y'all really behind that white face, you really the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? Behind that pale face, you really the devil that the Bible speak of. Behind your works is actually the destruction of the earth, man. So everybody's realizing that the main problem is you. The Most High is exposing y'all, man. You know, that's why all the countries don't like your ass. This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare.
And Most High made y'all bare-faced, man. That makeup that you had, that spiritual makeup, is starting to wear off. It's starting to, it's starting to get off.
Wash off.
It's starting to wash off. Now you just bare-faced out here, man. We can see right through. That deception is starting to wear off.
That's right. I have uncovered his secret places.
Hey, there's nothing secret about you no more. Because Most High got his public exposed for y'all, man. Hey, Most High got the spotlight right on y'all. And we just, ultimately it's in the scripture, man. So we already see everything that you're about to do and you're going to do. You know what I'm saying?
And he shall not be able to hide himself.
You can't hide yourself anymore, man. Because the Most High is exposed. The Most High got the spotlight on you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything you try to do now is a flop. You try to do a false flag. That shit looks rigged as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You clearly see that you were active. You guys ain't got that soul with that. He ain't got that deception no more.
Ain't got that.
Yeah, he ain't got that us no more. You know what I'm saying? It's gone.
That's right. His seed is spoiled, his brethren and his neighbor, and he is not.
They see the spoil. You look at Esau, man. Esau look done.
Right.
You look at these things, man. They look great as hell. They don't look right. You know what I'm saying? They look done. They look true. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is exposed all, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Right from yourself.
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known.
Eventually, man, you're going to get uncovered, man.
Exactly.
It just took time, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And right now, you're uncovered. Everybody know that you're the devil. You had Jake calling y'all Amalekites, man. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you're secret. You no longer hidden no more.
No longer a secret.
Yeah, you're no longer secret. We know who y'all is, man. We know that so-called, Edomites, white people, you guys are the devil that the Bible speaks of, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
This is Job chapter 20, verse 27. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. Hey, so, the Heavenly Father himself revealed your iniquity. He uncovered you. He's showing all the wickedness that you've been performing in this land, in this earth. You know, so what? Everybody's against you now. They understand why the water's polluted, why the sky's polluted, why the TV's polluted. You know, everything that you watch, man, is polluted, or everything that you do is polluted. The food, GMOs. So what? The heavens are revealed, and now everybody's against you. Everybody ain't feeling what you're doing, man. You know?
Everybody's fed up with you.
Everybody's fed up, man.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's pissed off, man. You know what I'm saying? They get tired of wickedness.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Most High is tired of wickedness. You know,
That's right.
It's trying to put her down because she's too wicked.
That's right. Her sins reached up to the heavens.
Yeah, her sins look just, man. Hey, she got piles and piles.
Stacked up. That's just like when you go to court and they got stacked up your cases. They stacked up the cases on Esau, man.
Yeah. They got all kinds of information about
Hey,
Esau.
he been past the life sentence, man.
Oh, man,
He been past the chair. He been past all that.
You gotta get that death chair, man. Extermination.
Hey, now it's to the point that not only they gonna kill him, but they gonna kill the whole nation. Exactly. There ain't no coming back.
Women and the children.
All that. Why is that? Because they're exceedingly wicked, man. This is Psalms chapter 58, verse 2. Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. So the violence that's going on in the earth is actually weighed by your hand, meaning you to actually put out that work. It's actually you don't want to actually execute it all, everything that's going on in the world, man. That's violent, that's wicked. You know what I'm saying? I'm running back.
Like, they trying to play the victim, man.
Yeah, they try to play innocent, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Come on,
Like,
man.
you know how they do some wicked shit, right? They committed, they got caught it, but they go back to I ain't the ninja.
My forefather did it.
You know what the resulting crime? That's just like one old girl that ran up a dude's house and then shot him by accident. She went to court and actually cried, and what, they ended up forgiving her. Like that's Esau's best move. It's to act innocent and start crying like a little wimp, because he's known for that. Remember in the beginning when he sold Jacob the birthright, he gave it to him, but he wept like a little that's how we know who Esau is, man. He's a cunning hunter. He's blessed with a sword, and what? He's a crybaby. That's Esau, man.
The so-called white man.
The white man. Who's called today the white man is Esau, man. Esau Edom. Red all over like a hairy garment, man. You know? So I think that would have
This book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the measures of witchcraft, that sells the nations through her whoredoms, and the families through her witchcraft. Behold, I am against thee, says the Lord Yahweh of hosts. I will discover their scars upon their face, and I will show the nations their nakedness, and the kingdoms their shame. You see?
Everything
Yahawah is lifting up the harlot. Saying lift up the skirt up. You know what I'm saying? Show all these nations around the world, you know what I'm saying, their wickedness. Their shame.
Everything that you're ashamed about, the Most High is exposing. You out here drinking blood, you out here sacrificing kids. You don't want to do it in the open because ultimately you're ashamed of it, but guess what? The Most High exposes.
You know what I'm saying? So now everybody know who you are. You know, so before we don't know who's who. You know what I'm saying? But now we know who you are. The Rockefellers and all them. You know what I'm saying? And the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody knows that now. You know what I'm saying? See that? So the Most High showing his power to show all the nations, all the people who they are. This place is well-favored holy. You know what I'm saying? The Most High lifting the skirt, man. Lifting the skirt of this harlot, man. All kinds of abominations up there, man. You don't want to touch it, man. So much filth to defile and stuff like that. So that right there, that's why the Most High got burned her. On the law, that if a woman get caught up in adultery or whoredom, guess what? She got to get burned with fire, alive. And guess what? Babylon's a harlot. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get burned alive. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the Most High is just showing all these people their nakedness and that's why everybody's pissed off. You know what I'm saying? But her work whoredom. You know what I'm saying? They get tired of this whole, man. You know what I'm saying? They want to deport from this whole.
I know.
How you get rid of her? You can't say, you know what, I got to break over with you. So guess what? She's coming right back to you, calling you, hey, you want me back? So you can't get rid of her, man. Shit, you got to kill her. You know what I'm saying?
I got a quick precept because, you know what I'm saying, all they do is trying to hide their counsel, right? Trying to show the Most High exposing everything, right? Because the Most High said, woe unto them, right? This Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahawah, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us, and who knows us?
That's what they do.
Right.
They go in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? And have counsel.
Counsel in the darkness.
Counsel in the darkness.
You know what I'm saying? And say who sees us?
Yeah,
nobody knows what's going on.
Right.
The Most High knows.
No, yeah.
You try to hide for the Most High. That's why you sacrifice kids in the chamber somewhere down. You know what I'm saying? Or in the forest somewhere.
Yeah.
The Most High sees all that, man.
For example, like what's the Epstein, the Einstein, the island,
Epstein.
the island.
Or Bohemian Grove right there in Sonoma
right
County.
there. You see that? Who mean who see us? Says, hey, Most High seeing you. All the wickedness is going on.
And what's so crazy, that's why there be fires over there too, because the Most High, you know what I'm saying, he's shutting it down.
Yeah, he's shutting it
It's
down.
like, hey, you think the Most High don't see now, he's plaguing that place for a reason. Not only because there's Edomites that dwell there, but the Most High shutting that place down itself.
Yeah, the whole area.
The whole area, bro.
The whole area.
Fires every year.
No matter, yeah.
Every year.
Every year. Fires. You can't stop the fires.
Nah, you can't.
It's plaguing that place.
That's right.
You know, so that's all the houses got burned down, all the trees got burned, the whole land got smoked up.
That's right.
And you know what I'm saying? And then that's why you're doing all kinds of wickedness around that area. There's so much wickedness. The Most High got put the fire on that ass. You know?
He said, woe to them mean destruction. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You seeking deep to hide your counsel. You know what I'm saying? You're doing everything you can so nobody see you, but what the Most High doing, he's making you bare.
That's right.
He's lifting up your skirt. Everything that you're shameful for people to find out, guess what? They're actually finding out, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. That's why Most High is plaguing this place. Most High, he don't want to dwell here. Most High is against this place, man. I don't know why God bless America. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, he said said, love not the world, neither nor the things that are in the world. But if you love the world, the love of the Most High is not in you, meaning he don't love the world.
That's right. That's right.
The love of the world is flesh. It's carnal.
I got Christian book.
You got it, brother.
The book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahawah power are upon the sinful kingdom. See? You know what I'm saying? On the sinful kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, this time, who's the sinful kingdom now? Esau has this kingdom is nothing but sinful. Because he could all sin, all he can do whatever all he wants. He goes to the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This place is nothing but wickedness here, man. All kinds, man. Oh man, nothing but filthy stuff here. Like Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know, this place has gotta go. You know, because if nothing's happening, hey, this place is gonna continue on. You know, all wickedness gonna flourish. You know what I'm saying?
What the scripture say? Babylon not healed.
Right.
They're going to be healed, yeah, but Most High not healing this place. So all these Christians and these people, we got to save it. All we got to do is do better.
Yeah.
Most High is not healing this place.
Right.
He said he gonna cast this place down with fire.
Yeah. He's gonna cast this place down, man. Fine. That's right, bro. The simple kingdom, and I will destroy it. See that? Most High is gonna destroy the simple kingdom. You know, from the face of the earth. Man, this place is gonna go bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? It's gone. You ain't never gonna see it again. Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, says the Lord YAHAWASHI. See, but he's not gonna destroy the house of Jacob because the wicked two-thirds, they're gonna die, but they're gonna come back on the elect ones. You know what I'm saying? You see? But they gotta die here this side. They gone, they went out of there, man. They're out, they're gone. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason with them, man. They love it here. You know what I'm saying? They love it here, so guess what? The two-thirds got to die right here along with them. You know what I'm saying? With the rest of the nations. Man, I know that you don't want to die with this wicked ass place. You know what I'm saying? Heck no. You know what I'm saying? This place is too damn wicked, man. I don't want to be here, man. These brothers don't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? We get sick and tired waking up every day. You know what I'm saying? Watching all filthiness and wickedness here, man. We want to go home. You know what I'm saying? We want the new body. We want the new covenant of our hearts. That way we won't never go off again. You know? We want to go back to our land and set the whole world in order. You know what I'm saying? In righteousness. You know, for that to happen, you got to get yourself into it first. You know what I'm saying? And then it's going down to the family members. You know what I'm saying? Like your wife and kids. And guess what? You know what I'm saying? They're going to follow you. Because your wife and your phone, YAHAWASHI Thawadah YAHAWAH. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. We need righteousness. Because right now, people's worn as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? They're tired, they're burnt out, man. You know, they have no hope. They're like, damn, this is it, you know? But there is hope, though. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta believe in the word. You know what I'm saying? This word is life. And everlasting life, you know? And this is comforting. You know, because without his word, I'll be bugged out just like them. Like all depressed, kicking rocks, you know, just looking around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude. All we want to do, you know? You know what I'm saying? This is great. The gospel is a good news. Oh, we got a new kingdom coming? Oh, that's great. We're the Hebrew Israelites, we're the true Jews. Oh, man, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's rock and roll. You know? Now we know the name of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Most High have mercy on us, man. Because he allowed us to go up on our ears, our hearts, to understand the scriptures. You know? Because we could hear it, but we don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? We could like, ignore it. Like, nah, it's good. I believe, you know what I'm saying, the Caesar Borgias. You know what I'm saying? We're calling them Christians. You know what I'm saying? They're so bugged out crazy as hell, man. That's the hell of a drug, man. In the churches. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad the Most High take us out of the world, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you don't belong here. Your category doesn't belong here. You belong over here. See, it doesn't fit you. See? You know what I'm saying? So that's why the Most High is going to destroy this place, because this place is nothing but filthiness and wickedness here, man. You know? Shit, man. Look at World Star Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? That's another wickedness there. And now they're pushing more further. Now you got once again little knobs. You know what I'm saying? Selling shoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? All out of pocket, out of order, man. Shit, this place gotta go, man. Hey, shit, DMX. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. He got plagued, man. Most High sent a death angel at him, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he heard the word. You know what I'm saying? He had time. He has whole time to repent and sin, man. But he choose not to. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're on the deathbed, man. You're brain dead. That's pretty much, hey, you're on your way out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Unless the Most High have mercy on you.
You talking about DMX? Talking about DMX?
Yeah, DMX.
You know, he actually ran into one of those safari groups. They actually told him the truth. So maybe if he survived, maybe he's for to change his mind and actually get in. You better get in before, you know what I'm saying, before he checks out.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That's right. He's on the brain dead. So
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So
Oh, he's still
yeah, he's doing right.
Oh, he's still
Yeah, he had a heart attack. I guess.
He got an brain aneurysm.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Only Lord can do this.
He overdosed, right? So that's what they say. And, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? Like, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to point to the article.
Well, they said, who they said Bobby Brown? They said he overdosed, but they made it seem like that was like a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the Esau shit. The white man, you know, he'll set up Jake all day long. If you know a little bit of something, you're trying to spread the good news. They gonna take off that lifeline, man.
That's right.
They're gonna make sure that you don't live to even tell another person.
Yeah.
Because DMX, he a big influence if he wants to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you know the truth, he's actually starting to tell people. That's probably why that happened.
That's why it's happening. He's telling the truth. He probably heard the truth. He probably kind of want to learn a lot more.
Start spreading it.
Now spreading out.
But then now they gotta cut his shit short.
Yeah, see, that's what happens. He's selling the soul, man, for fame, man. You know, see, you can't. You're a hostage. You know what I'm saying?
You a hostage.
You're a hostage.
You up for ransom.
You can't stand it. You know, you go walk, hey, guess what? They come and get you.
Right.
You know, but hey, man, you know what I'm saying? That's the most I get it though. You know what I'm saying? He give you the mind. You know what I'm saying? Give you over to our enemies. You know what I'm saying? That's your fault. You have a choice.
Yeah.
You know? You like, nah, I'm cool. Or you're like, yeah, you took the fast quick money right there. You know? That's not how you do it. You know? But I got a scripture for that. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39. See now that even I am He, there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither there's any that can deliver out my hand. See, like for DMX. You know what I'm saying? Most High did it. There's no power besides me, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Satan right there. You know what I'm saying? But he worked with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? He told Satan, hey, go give him what's gonna call it, ring there. You know what I'm saying? But keep them alive still. You know, keep them there. That way I'm gonna show everybody what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Fear me. Fear the most YAHAWASHI Thawadah.
I got a quick precept real quick.
I don't want to add on about the shop. You know, so said the Lord, bring him back out of there.
Right.
Then people be like, oh, see what the Lord can do? And then he be like, yeah, the Lord Yahawah. And he started prophesying.
Ooh, that could happen. That could happen. He said that most likely could heal too. So.
Ain't no medication or no vaccine or no Esau working in the shit he be doing in the hospital. Like that's the only way you can be able to get out of that is kind of on time for real.
Yeah.
Bring this out real quick. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city and the Yahawah has not done it?
That's evil right there.
Because when he said, I'll kill and I'll make alive, right? So he did it. So has evil been done in the street? Has happened in the street and he has not done it? Come on, man. Be real with yourself.
This is the power that you want to mess with, man.
It's the power that you're dealing with.
You don't want to provoke him, man, to anger with you. But you make provoke the Most High. But that's showing a lot of people that he was listening to the truth. Everybody's seen that video now, right? So that's letting them literally know, like, man, I could be him. I could be next. Like, you badass and all them clowns, you know what I'm saying? And you're next, too. You know what I'm saying? You see what I can do to him, I'm coming after you, you know?
This is Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. I'll form the light and create darkness. I'll make peace and create evil. Yahawah will do all these things.
That's right. That's a perfect balance. You know what I'm saying? It's light and darkness. You know what I'm saying? It's righteousness and weakness. Most High is controlling everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that right there, man, that's right there. Most High sent a death angel at him. You know what I'm saying? To be a vegetable. Now he's a deathbed. Now we look at him all sorrowful now, all tears up. You know what I'm saying? Now you finna go. You know what I'm saying? You should have took the chance, took the word seriously. You know what I'm saying? And maybe Most High will deal with you. But I guess not. You know what I'm saying? Now you're in there vegetables now. You know, it's a brain there. You're just there. You know what I'm saying? Like you see him breathing, like he's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Most likely gonna take him out. You know?
This is Job chapter 1 verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before Yahawah, and Satan came also among them.
Yeah, he here too. That, you know.
No, he there to take instructions.
Yeah,
to
he's
do
there.
the bidding in the left hand side.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? And then you continue reading that scripture.
Right.
It says, well, where'd you go?
There you go. Here through infro in the earth. Yeah, I'm bringing that up.
Yeah. But that's his job. Satan,
yeah.
He got Satan, spiritual Satan, and his demons. And he got Yahawah and Michael and his angels. You know?
That's right. And Yahawah said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered Yahawah and said, from going to and fro in the earth,
right,
and from walking up and down in it.
You see that? You see? So Satan is doing this job. You know what I'm saying? He's going to open the heavens and come to the earth. So what the hell he's doing walking in the heavens and down the earth? I thought he's in heaven. I thought he's down there with the pitchfork, screaming, ah! You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know how those Christians, they bring that the hell stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's true. You know, that's Greek stuff of devil. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? The Hades and stuff, that's not true. That's not biblical. You see, so Satan is doing the Most High's job. He's going to look in the heavens, get order from the Most High Yahawah. Right? He can't do nothing until he gets the okay from the Most High. YAHAWASHI Thawadah. And then he'll come down and get the order out. You know what I'm saying? So that's his job. So he's going back and forth. You know? Is more than ever? So yeah. So that's his job. So he came down. So the Most High gave Satan the order. Hey, CGMX, you see, go ahead and smite him. You know what I'm saying? I want him to bring there. Now he's in the hospital and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's in there messed up. Guess who did that? The Most High did that. He said the same as Satan, the evil angel down there to fulfill the Most High's works. You know what I'm saying? To the hit list. See, you don't want to be on the hit list, man. That's terrible, man. To have your family gathering you, watching you dying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Remember what you did. You got little kids there. You got to tell them what you know while you're suffering. I said, man, what happened, man? I thought he talking about show me a sign. You know what I'm saying? That song, show me a sign. You know what I'm saying? He most likely give you a sign, man. He gave you a sign when you went across the what's that group called? I forgot. He pressed a group that you're on the truth 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lawyer or somebody else. No, it's a different one.
ISCPK?
No. It's House of Israel or something like that.
Oh, HOI.
HOI, yeah.
The Zabak?
Yep. They ran to them. And so, you know how the vision said, show me the sign. So the Most High give you a sign. You see? You know what I'm saying? You know, and look what happened. I don't know what happened to him, but he heard the word. Man, the Most High so beautiful. You see that? Before he set judgment, he will give you a warning first. You know what I'm saying? And look what happened. After that warning, okay, he understands the word, and now the judgment is going to come upon him. You know? So that's all these people do. But they work on the instructions. They're marked up, you know?
This is Second Chronicles, because the brother said he gave him the opportunity. He gave him a chance, right? He gave him a chance, right? This is Second Chronicles chapter 15, verse 13. That whosoever shall not seek Yahawah power of Israel shall be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman.
Right. You see that? You're not seeking the Lord, you surely put his ass to death, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, it's scripture too, because he had a jacket on that day, and you hear the word, it's skull. Like that. Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And you can do all the good you want. You can be the most respectable person. Everybody can like you. You know, you can be a nice person, but if you don't see YAHAWASHI outside, you're gonna die.
Yeah. Hey, what he say too, carrying out day to day. He heard the word and he didn't seek it. Once he heard that word, he's supposed to knock. Start knocking, beating, banging. But you didn't do none of that. You went back home, you tarried day to day saying, all right, I still got time.
Yeah.
That's what happened. You know, that's sure we took you. You don't come to seek the Most High, man. You don't get put to death.
That's right. You lost that endurance that quick. You know what I'm saying? You already turned around and you just went back.
Hey, that's how we know the Most High works right there and then. Just like how we pray we need something. We need it, he's going to come through. If you just want something, he might tarry. But if you need it, he's always going to come through.
Always always come through in the last, like a last minute. You know what I'm saying? Like he just want to take you first. But since you be obedient, and he will. Oh, trust me, he will. He give you a, here we go. You know what I'm saying? He's got well patient. Because he knows. YAHAWASHI knows that you need it.
Hey, that's just like the man that was picking up sticks on the Sabbath.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They already told him don't do it, and he still did it, right?
Yeah.
These guys already told him, man, you are the children, this is what's required of you, he didn't want to do it. So what? The Most High got to punish you in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And what's the point of punishing you in front of everybody? So everybody else will fear.
Yeah, that's right.
So everybody be scared to do what you just did, man.
That's right. That's right. You be like, whoa, what happened? Well, he just sticks on the Sabbath. Like, what? You know, the rules? Yeah. Oh, shit, man. I better not do that. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't doing that.
I ain't doing that. Go lay down. I'm gonna let you lay in the ground. That's it. I'm gonna turn.
Bring this out. This is 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 20. Then that sin rebuke before all, that also others may fear.
That
So-
was the fear.
And what did the Most High, what did the Most High say when he rebukes you? He rebukes you fire.
Yeah.
Right? His church like a whirlwind with flames of fire. So you don't want the Most High to rebuke. You really want us to rebuke you.
Yeah, man.
When the Most High rebuke you, it's death, man.
Right.
So hey, he said, what the Most High gonna rebuke you, so others may fear. So that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? That's just an example.
Yeah, that's right.
When we rebuke you, that's the Most High give you a chance.
That's a warning.
It's a warning, yeah.
That's like the warning tickets they give you instead of you going to court, you just paid off. When they actually give you the case, you going to jail.
Yeah.
You know, that ain't no warning.
The Most High rebuke you, it's fire. Like,
Exactly. It's death.
yeah.
It's man. It's catastrophes though. It's gonna be bad stuff that happens when the Most High rebuke you.
That's right.
You better hope that it be a Jake to rebuke your ass, because it's just gonna. It might hurt because it's the Most High's words, but better that way than you being hurt in your family, man. Your family gonna be hurt too when they see your ass in that coffin, man. You know, it ain't only you that's suffering.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Like we told Jack yesterday, it's correct, man. Hey, man, he's gonna be on his deathbed if you continue the ways that he's living now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I should never ate that last pork, man. My stomach hurt. You know, I got worms coming out. You know what I'm saying? All nasty. You got worms. Because you eat pork, hey, guess what? Hey, you're gonna have worms coming out your brains, man.
Hey, that dude was a joke, man.
Yeah.
Because we was bringing out precepts. He wanted to just know what he knows.
Yeah.
Hey, I could have been his last time running back. Hey, when he came back multiple times, I could be his final warning right there. If they don't take heed of that, who knows what's going to happen?
Who knows now? Yeah, who knows?
I was going to try to get him. He has to tell from both sides, but obviously he just want to do his own thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I got scripture. This is the book of Sacramento, chapter 2, chapter 3, verse 5. The just Lord Yahawah is the master of. He will not do iniquity. Every morning does he bring his judgment to light. He fails not, but unjust knows no shame. See? And Mosiah doesn't kill you for fun, man. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't do it for fun. Mosiah, he loves life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do it, but I have to. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going off. You're disobedient. You know what I'm saying? So I got to put you down. That's judgment right there.
That's why people nobody's eyes, nobody perish should be better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Most High does not do it. When he kills you, because you know what I'm saying, you're guilty.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? You know, you've been judged. You know, he's like that hand me down.
Yeah.
You found guilty, said what? Most High gotta take you out. You gotta go to that back to the heaven.
Nah, every morning he does judgment, man. I woke up this morning, man. I looked at him, man. Oh shit! Like he went to the hospital. What? He had brain dead? Oh, that's judgment. Because we all, the righteous man knows that was judgment from the Most High. The wicked, they don't know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? They think it's Satan. Satan got my table. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Satan did this. No. Yeah. So he won. You know what I'm saying? Because he made it come with death. And it reaped what you sow, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens to do wickedness. You do wickedness all these years and years and years, you're not really trying to, you know what I'm saying, to let the wickedness, let that go, man.
And most High's low because you literally just sitting there, just brain dead, just waiting to perish.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
That's a slow cook.
That's a slow cook.
Pretty sure you're going to do it right now.
Right.
How much of pain? That's a black by pain.
That's right, brother. And remember that one music video or the music album he did or a song that I'm sleeping, I can't get up. slipped. I'm falling. I can't get up. Man, you see, he promoting the songs of death, man. A lot of death. And what's that one song? He's in the bar, he's smoking, I'm speeding, I'm riding, I do all that. I don't know.
Oh, Belly. The movie?
The movie? Okay.
He was in the movie. He said speeding. I think he was Nas.
Okay.
It was a movie though. But he was smashing to the light.
Okay. It was a movie. He said I like smoking, I'm speeding, I'm running red lights, something like that. I could do the fuck, I do all that shit. You know what I mean?
That was a movie.
Yeah. Look ahead now. He ain't doing that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You too wicked, man. But then now man. So hey, man, the difference is better than the sickness. You know what I'm saying? Might as well, hey, let's go. Yeah, my son judge. They won't be on the tip list, man. You know? So, I got a scripture. Let's go. Okay, it's the book of Psalms, chapter 68, verse 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation. And into the Most High, the Lord Yahawah, who draws the issue from death. See? So Most High, YAHAWASHI Thawadah is the issue of death. So whatever death, like you fall from the building, you get a stroke, heart attack, brain death, hey, Most High is the issue of death. You know, he's the one to bring that judgment on that demon God. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can get touched, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can get touched. Everybody's gonna get taken out. You know? That's why. That's it.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7. But Yahawah said unto Samuel, look not at his countenance, or on the height of his stature, because I have refused it. For Yahawah seeth not as man seeth, but for man look on the outward appearance. But Yahawah looketh on the heart.
Beautiful, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's see when you're looking at the inside, the heart, the spirit. You know? He doesn't care what you look like. You know what I'm saying? He can look in the spirit. So he won't be maybe an issue like that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to depend on the tribe. You know? He has spirit, but you know, beard, you know what I'm saying? That beard, you know what I'm saying? You never know, man. You just don't know. So we can't really block salvation, you know what I'm saying? But you never know.
This is St. John chapter 7, verse 24. Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment.
Yeah, so judge not the appearance. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you Arab, you white man. You know
Well,
what
in
I'm
the end of the day, if you would have talked to me, I would have told him, man, the so-called white people will be descendants from Esau, but we understand just because you look white, you might not be Esau. I wouldn't say that this is a spiritual thing because this is a lineage. This is from your forefather. Because now everybody will want to be spiritual Israelites. This ain't a spiritual thing. This is actually from your lineage, where we came from. But we understand just because you look white, you might not be white. That's why we brought that out because, hey, the Most High don't see the way we see. The Most High actually see him for who he is. We're looking at him because of the skin tone. We're not supposed to think like that, like you were saying. That's why we said judge righteous judgment. And what's righteous? Through his spirit. He came humble, right? That's what you was judging. You wasn't judging according to how you look. We're not supposed to think like that.
Everything's spiritual. Man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We can't look at carnal minds. You know what I'm saying? If we look carnal, we probably rebuke these people. You know what I'm saying? But we're spiritual men out here. You know what I'm saying? We're walking in spirit. You know what I'm saying? Not carnal. You know? I got a picture.
Yeah, you would have got a different result.
Hey, that's what I mean.
Hey, but you got to keep it spiritual though, because hey, man, like the brother said, if you would accuse him, he happened to be Israel, that would have fell back on us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Jay got to think about that because that's a stumbling block. People keep thinking about skin tone, color. It ain't about the color, man.
Hey, it's all about trying the spirit.
Trying the spirit.
By the spirit.
That's
That's
right.
how you're gonna figure out somebody of the Most High or not.
That's right.
And ultimately, if they, if they accept what the scripture, man. If they accept YAHAWASHI,
The way he's supposed to. Hey, that's why he better believe it on me as a scripture now says. The whole scripture. If you believe the so-called white man is the devil, if you even believe that, you know what I'm saying, then yeah, you Israel, because you understand, man, they are wicked, they did do that. You know what I'm saying, and you don't agree with it, you know, you might fall back as one of these people.
That's true, because I have a friend who paired B, Esau, right?
Yeah.
But he said, I hate white people.
You might be
like, I'm looking at him like.
Why? Because you recognize evil.
Yeah.
You love the Most High. You that love the Most High hate evil.
Right.
So you hate your own people, man. Man, we hate 2/3 J. That's how you know. That's how you know. You know, hey, we gotta be in that section of being the 1/3, 1/4, Lord willing. You know, because shit, we even hate the evil amongst our own people, man. You know.
Yeah. That's true. You know. So you got walk in spiritually, you know.
Right.
You never know. Like shit, man. The elders of heart said they ain't ready to come to this Israelite. See? Everybody like, what? How you say that? How you just say that? You know, I don't know. You better talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Or Cornelius. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, what? You know? You, most of you gotta remember, because the Israelites are scattered the whole broad of the earth. So you mingle different heathen nations. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be really spiritual minded. You know, you can't be carnal. Because we be carnal, we probably rebuke him, and you get out here, you're not one of us, get out of here.
You know.
You be elected.
Hey, you know another example, right? That's just like you got a Rottweiler, right, mixed with a pit bull.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now that Rottweiler mixed with pit bull, now you're breathing it with pit bulls. Next thing you know, you don't even know that there's a Rottweiler in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Same thing, man. So we scattered abroad, right? So when we start mixing with these other nations that keep mixing, you're not going to look like Israel no more, even though you are Israel through your father.
That's right.
You know, so that's why you know you got a righteous judgment.
That's right.
Let's look at 1 John 4 verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God.
Yeah, that's on me, brother.
Oh, so what happened?
That precept's for you, brother.
Oh, okay. Read it again, brother.
Well, we're still talking about this happening.
First John 4 verse 1. Love, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta try the spirits. You know what I'm saying? See that they're spiritual or not. You know what I'm saying? So you can't believe every spirit. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta try the spirits. You know what I'm saying? Just try them, see what they say they're about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're dialoguing. He asked a question, I answered. He asked another question. And that's how you dialogue. He understands that it's not about the skin color, man. It's about the heritage of the spiritual. The spirit is in you.
That's the spirit that he actually talked to you, because he would have talked to one of us, he would have got a different result. You know? to the Most High crying. We wanted him to talk to you.
Right.
But I would have told him a whole different way.
Okay.
I would have got to the point because I don't want him thinking that all white people is gonna get saved. They're not. It's like all so-called black Hispanic people are not gonna get saved. You know what I'm saying? So I would have went a whole different route. Like, you know, Esau is considered to be a white. But just because you appear to be white doesn't mean that you are.
That's right. This is not our movie.
Exactly. It's the Most High. That's why he sent them that way.
Yeah. You can't redo anything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever's out here, this is all damn the Most High.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So we can't.
And that's going to be out.
Yeah, God.
You know?
I got a scripture real quick.
You got it.
Just book of Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 9. My heritage, see? Heritage. It ain't doing no religion, nothing like that. It's the heritage. It's the people, the family, you know? My heritage is unto me as the speckable bird. See, the speckable bird. You know what I'm saying? You see a bird?
Speckle, meaning spotted.
Yeah, spotted.
Different colors.
Different colors, like a
Yeah,
duck.
like a mutt. You know, you see a mutt, it got like 5, 7 different colors, but those are the ones that sell the most.
Yeah.
Like pit bulls with like 5, 6 different colors.
Yeah.
Those that sell the most. You know what I'm saying? We into the Most High as a speckled bird because we different colors.
Different colors. You see, different colors. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to look different. You know what I'm saying? Israel going to look different. You know what I'm saying? Just like we're going all into over at, the Philippines. We're teaching the Lord YAHAWASHI, Yahawah. You know what I'm saying? You look at him like Chinese man. But nah, he's an Israelite man. You said it
just to believe that name,
Yeah.
and what he was saying, they lied to us, this and that.
Right.
Man, he's saying it like that, man, you gotta be Israel.
Yeah, see?
And why is that? Because Escar was actually over there. That's how they got that black Nazarite movement, where they showing the black Christ.
Right.
You feel me? So it's all spiritual, you know?
Right, brother. See? Speckled bird, the birds around the belt are against her. See? All different nations against us. You know what I'm saying? All these different beasts, you know what I'm saying, against us. You know what I'm saying? The speckled bird. You know what I'm saying? About against her, come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. You see, now everybody's come to devour us. You know what I'm saying? They're not the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? You got Moabites, Ishmaelites, Ammonites, you know, it's all kinds of nations out here trying to devour us. You know what I'm saying? Because we're a respectable bird. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a Chinese man right here and teaching the word. And then they're going to look at the sign, they're going to look at him. Hey, he ain't on the sign, he's a Chinese man. But he's going to his father's though. You know what I'm saying? He said, I got a father of Judah. You know what I'm saying? My father's fathers. But my father slept with the so-called African American woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a brother. Yeah. No, it's like the Chinese woman. You know what I'm saying? My father, which is tribe of Judah, laid down with my mother, which is a Chinese woman. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look like this. You know what I'm saying? I look different, you know? But it's going back to your father, your language, your seed. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know you're an Israelite, because it's your fathers. This is the book of our heritage. You know, the heritage and commandments. This is the people, you know? So we got to walk out here spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the brother said, test the spirits. You know what I'm saying? You never know. They are. You could tell Esau is a proud man. You know what I'm saying? They talk all kinds of shit. I was here first. What you doing here? Like, chill, man. But another Esau will come, right? Hey, how you doing, sir? Hey, you go ahead. You know what I'm saying? You go get one of you. That's how you know, okay, this could be Israelite. You know what I'm saying? You still never know. You got to be a spiritual mindset. So Israel is a speckled bird. You know, it's going to look different. You know, confuse you in the face. You know, we're going to look at him. I'm confused as hell. Yeah, Israel. You know what I'm saying? He's a Moabite. You know? Nah, it's Israel. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got to say, bro. That's all. That's it. You got something?
You got it, Kalon.
Right. So through the Spirit, we're going to end off there. Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise and honor and glory unto
Yahawah, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Rakadash.
Once again, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and sincerity and faith. Shalom to the brothers and sisters that's tuned in. Shalom.